A, which is 5.2. Alright, and so that's our B squared. And so 13.8 squared, take away 5.2 squared is equal to 163.4, so B squared is equal to 163.4, so B is equal to the square root of 163.4, which is 12.782. Let's see. Okay, so that's our B. Okay, so that's the height. All right. So the height, in this case, the height of the triangle, so H is equal to 12. Oh, good. I hope that wasn't recording. 12.7828. All right. So 4 times the base is 10.4 times the height, which is 12.7828, divided by 2, plus the base squared, which is 10.4 squared. Okay, so calculator time. Now, I have my 12.7828 already in my calculator, so I'm just going to do this part of the calculation first. Okay, so I'm going to multiply the 10.4, so times 10.4, divide that by 2, then times 4. Okay, and then I'm going to add that to 10.4 squared is equal to, okay, and that gives us 374.042 centimeters squared. Okay, so there's the perimeter and the area. Question number 3. Find the perimeter and area of the triangle below. Okay, to get the perimeter, well, we don't know these lengths, right? But we can see that this is a nice right angle, so we can break this into 2 right angle triangles. Okay? Well, we know the height here, and well, we can certainly get the area easily enough. Base times height divided by 2. We have the base, we have the height, but we don't have side 1 and side 2 to figure out the perimeter. All right, so let's do side 1. Let's just call this one side 1 and this one side 2. So for side 1, that's our hypotenuse. So this is going to be our C, and let's call this one A and this one B. Okay, and so for side 1, I'm going to say C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared is equal to 12 squared plus B squared. Okay, now we don't know B, all right, but we know that this whole length is 34, and from here to here is 13. So 34 take away 13. So 34 take away 10 is 24, take away 3 is 21. So this length is going to be 21. Okay, so our B is 21, so 21 squared. All right, so we have 12 squared, which is 144, plus 21 squared is 441. Interesting, that's 144, 441 backwards, 12, 21 backwards. Anyhow, so is equal to 585, so C squared is equal to 585, so C is equal to the square root of 585, square root is 24.186, or 187, so C is equal to 24.1868. I'm just going to round it to the 4th decimal place here. So the 7 times the 7 to round up to 1. Centimeters. All right. So that's my side 1. My side 2. This is, let's call that A, let's call this one B, and this one C. It's the hypotenuse, it's the longest side, but it's also opposite the right angle. Okay, so C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. And so the A is 12, again, all squared, and the B is 13, all squared, so that's 144 plus 169. So 144 plus 169 is equal to 313. So C squared is equal to 313. So C is equal to the square root of 313, which is 17.69. 6918, let's say. And that's our C here, okay? So our S1 is 24.1868. And our S2 is 17.6918. Okay, so the perimeter is just going to be adding them all up. So let me just do the perimeter up here. Is equal to 24.1868 plus 17.6918 plus 34. Okay, so I already have a 17.69 in my calculator, so I'm just going to add that to 24.1868 plus the 34 is equal to 75.8786 centimeters. The area is base times height divided by 2, which the base is 34 we were given, and the height we were given is 12 divided by 2. Okay, if you want, you can do 34 divided by 2 is 17 times 12. Okay, so 17 times 12 is equal to 20, is equal to 204 centimeters squared. Okay, so there's your area. And it looks like the C is equal to that, but that's your area. Okay? Put a letter in there. Okay, and that's it for question number 3. Question number 4, find the perimeter and area of the shaded region. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, so you have a little tiny half a circle sticking out here and half a circle sticking in there. Okay, so if I remove the half a circle from here and glue it onto there, we end up with a whole square. Okay, so the area is just going to be the area of a square. So it's going to be our side squared. So it's going to be 8 squared, which is 64. The perimeter is going to be, okay, we have this curved bit, that curved bit, and these 2 flat bits. Okay, so we're looking at the curve of a semicircle and another curve of a semicircle. So the perimeter is going to be, you know, the arc length of half a circle and the arc length of half a circle is going to be the total circumference. So the circumference plus 8 plus 8 plus 2 times 8. Okay, circumference is 2 pi r, the rate, or pi times diameter, right? So it's going to be pi times 8, or 2 times pi times 4, same thing, right? Plus 16, so that's 2 pi 4 plus 16 is, so we end up with 2 times 4 is 8 times pi, so 8 times pi, and where's my handy dandy pi button? Okay, plus 16 is equal to 41.1327 centimeters squared. Okay? Question number 5. Find the perimeter and area of the shaded region below. Okay, so the perimeter, well, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. We know that this is 4, the diameter is 4, okay, of the circle. That doesn't tell me much about the triangle, okay? Now we know that this is 8, okay, the height is 8, like that. All right, and we know that this is an equilateral triangle. So what's our side length? So if that's the side length, then this is going to be half the side length, right? So this side over 2 from here to here. Okay, and we know that this is, from here to here is 6. All right, so this is going to be our A side, and this is our B side, and this is our, right here is our C. Okay, so no, this is our C side, sorry, and this is our B side. Okay. Hypotenuse is always opposite the right angle. Okay, and away we go. So the height is 6. So we know that A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared, and our A side is S over 2. So we have our side divided by 2, all squared. Our B side is the same as this height, is 6. Okay, plus 6 squared is equal to our C side, which is we just called S. Okay, squared. So this gives us S divided by 2 all squared is S squared over 4 plus 6 squared is 36 is equal to S squared. Okay. Yeah, this is a bit of a pain. I want to get rid of that 4. I want all the S's on the same side, actually. So there's a couple of things I can do. There's a little trick where to get rid of the fractions, I can multiply both sides by the common denominator. There's only one denominator, which is going to be 4. So if I multiply everything by 4, that means multiply all these terms by 4. Okay, so we end up with, if I multiply this term by 4, so I'm just going to say multiply everything by 4. So I end up with 4 times S squared over 4 plus 4 times 36 is equal to 4 times S squared, and that gives us S squared plus 4 times 36 is 4 times 36 is equal to 144 is equal to 4S squared. I'm going to subtract S squared from both sides. And that's going to give me 144 is equal to 3S squared. I should have thought. So minus S squared, minus S squared. And that gives us 3S squared. Divide both sides by 3. So divide by 3, divide by 3. And that gives me 48. So 48 is equal to S squared. So S is equal to the square root of 48, which is 6.928. Okay, so the perimeter is just going to be 3 times S is going to be 3 times 6.928. So that number times 3 is equal to 20.785 centimeters. The area is going to be the area of a triangle, take away the area of the circle. All right, so we know the base is the side length, and we know the height is 6. So the area of the triangle is going to be base times height divided by 2. The area of the circle is pi times radius squared. Okay, so the base is 6.928. Times the height, which is 6, divided by 2, take away pi, times the radius of the circle, which is 2. And the radius is going to be half diameter. So 2 squared is 4. Okay. So, okay, so 6.928. I just took my 48 and took the square root again to get 6.928. Okay, times 6 divided by 2, or just times 3. Okay, take away 4 times pi is equal to 8.21823 centimeters squared. Okay, and that's it for question number 5.
Have a good day.